start my birthday look, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte and the CoverGirl Stay Luminous Foundation. As you can see, something went terribly wrong with my pump. I don't know what it is. I'm mixing those two shades together, and then I'm just kind of dotting that all over the face. Then I'm going in with the RC Cosmetics Flat Top Kabuki brush. Any flat top kabuki brush I'm sure will do the job just fine. I used to use a brush all the time, and then I got my beauty blender and never even looked back. Never. But I have, and I love it. And I don't know, I've just been using a brush lately, so yeah. Then I'm going in with this Anastasia brush. I think it's number 12. I'll link all of that stuff below in the description, like my shades and all the products used and all that fun stuff will be down in the description bar. Now I'm going in with the Anastasia brush, duh, we just said that, but also the dip brow, and for some reason that clip didn't make it in the video, so there's that. But I go in with the dip brow first in the front portion of the brow, and then I go in with the Brow Wiz on the outer tail. So the dip brow is in the color Blonde, and the Brow Wiz, my god, is in the color Medium Brown. Now I'm going to carve out the brow. I wanted a nice structured brow today. I didn't want it to look like super natural, but I didn't want it to look super harsh. So we're going in with some concealer and this flat top brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and carve out the bottom of the brow, keeping the front portion more soft and then the outer portion more defined. Those are the words I'm looking for, people. Those are the words. Then I'm going to go ahead and take that concealer right on the top of the brow and carve that sucker out. We want nice Insta brows today. Y'all, Insta brows. Then I'm going to go in with this little precision brush, cannot talk today, and blend everything out. I use the concealer just to prime my eye as well. And then I'm going in with the BH Party Girl palette, and I'm going to go in with this really nice bright, obviously so bright, purple shade, and use that as our transition shade. It is beautiful. I love it. Hands down, purple eyes are one of my favorite if done right. So I'm just taking the shadow and going from inner to outer corners and blending. Blending takes time, people. It's not just a in and out type of thing. It takes time if you really want your ish to look right. So that is how slowly I actually do blend. Yeah, I know. So it takes a while. Then I'm going to go in with this nice chocolate shade, and I'm going to start making my cut crease. This is just an angled brush from BH as well, I believe. And I'm going to go ahead and create the shape that I want and then drag it up a little bit just to kind of blend it all together. You don't want your line just to be a line hanging out. You want it to be blended. Then I'm going to go in with a little bit of that purple shade on that brush, on this little precision blending brush, and I'm going to start blending everything out and together and make it one perfect harmony, symphony, beautiful gorgeousness. And like I said, you really want to take your time when blending, or else you're going to have all these harsh lines and it's not going to be cute, and it's just not. No, please don't do that. Please don't. Please don't do that. So there's a lot of blending and a lot of making sure that your color is as pigmented as you want it to be. So as you can see, now I'm taking a little bit darker of a shade and I'm going in and just defining that line, and then guess what I'm doing after that? I'm blending some more. This is actually it's a product by Hard Candy, and I think it's called Lash Tinsel or something of that nature, but I'm just putting it down so that my glitter will stick. So I'm putting that down, and then I'm putting a silver glitter right over top of that, and then I am just kind of repeating it until I get the shape that I want. And I'm really getting that glitter right next to the cut crease so that we can really see all this going on. Then I'm taking a almost black shade and I am just going in and cutting that crease one last time, and then I'm going to go in with a smaller brush and blend that out. Just because I want it to all synchronize together. I want it to look good, girl. Don't you want your shit to look good? I want mine to look good. So blend that out. Blend, 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 blend. Now for liner, I'm taking NYC's liquid liner and I am just making a wing. I actually connected this wing all the way to my inner corner, which is very, very, very different for me. I used to do that all the time, but it really closes off my eye shape. But I did a little tiny line almost all the way into the inner corner this time. It's my birthday. Go hard or go home. Then I'm taking a matte white shade and I'm just blending that all on the brow bone. The brow bone really brings it all together. I know I say that in like every single video, but it is so incredibly true how much your brow bone highlight brings everything right together. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I could not live without a brow bone highlight, and I used to think that was so stupid, but it is not. It is not, people. It is not. Then I'm taking my L'Oreal Brow Plumper, hydrating, and then I'm going to just set those brows right in place. I'm going to use these 3 concealers, yes, 3. The first one is the Maybelline Age Rewind, and this is in the color Fair, and I'm going to take that under my eyes. Then I'm going in with the Fit Me Concealer in the color Fair. I'm going to blend all that out, and then I'm going to go back in with the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the brightening shade, just right under those eyes, right where I'm putting that concealer right now. More closer to the inner corners though, so that I can just whoop, brighten that up and look like I slept so good, even when I did not. After you've blended everything out with your beauty blender, I'm going to go in with Bare Minerals Well Rested on this e.l.f. I think this is called a blush brush. It is amazing for setting your under eyes. It is amazing. I love this brush. It was like $3. Then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is the regular one, not the matte one. This one has a little bit of luminosity to it, so that if you have dry skin, definitely go get this powder. You'll thank me later. Yes. So I'm going to just powder up the face with a big Real Techniques brush. Then I'm going to go in with Anastasia. I'm going to go in with Anastasia Contour Kit, and I'm going to contour the face. More bronzing, and then we're going to start to contour, but first you bronze. This is a Real Techniques blush brush. Goodness gracious, I cannot speak sometimes. It's crazy. And then your husband brings you flowers on your birthday. Yes!
Happy birthday to my dude! Happy birthday to my dude! You lied to me! I didn't lie to you. Careful the back. Careful the back. Aww! I mean the red over there. Thank you! Happy birthday, happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Thank you! Why do you do that? You didn't get no food?
Isn't he the sweetest? I know. I'm so lucky. I'm so blessed. I love him so much. And those flowers, my birthday was August 24th, and those flowers are going strong. I love them. I love him. It's amazing. Okay, enough with the mushy stuff. I'm going to go in with a darker contour color and just start contouring up the cheekbones. You really want those to be chiseled out. And then I did take the same color we bronzed with and just did the forehead. That's what it's called, the forehead. Now I'm going to take the center shade in the Anastasia kit and I'm going to start contouring my nose. I used to never really contour my nose because I didn't think it was that big of a deal. But I noticed that when I don't contour my nose, it falls flat away from the rest of the face. And the only reason I'm doing this little line that people are like, oh, looks like a penis, is because I actually have a line on my nose right there. So why not just accentuate that a little bit? Now I'm going in with Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill. This is amazing. I love it. And I'm going, I can't remember what that is. I think it's a MAC 227. But this is my favorite highlight brush lately. It just really gets the highlight right on the cheekbones on point, honey. It makes your highlight on fleek. So I'm just taking a little bit and putting it all over my face. I would literally bathe in this stuff if I could. I would bathe in it. I swear to God, I would. So now I'm going for, what? I'm going in with blush. I'm going in with MAC's Melba, and then right on the apples of the cheeks, I'm just going to dust a little bit of pink Swoon. And since my camera died, my mom called me to wish me a happy birthday, and my camera died. So I didn't get any lip color, so I'll tell you what I'm wearing at the end. But now I'm just taking that same purple on a pencil brush and smoking that out pretty heavily on the lower lash line. I really want the purple to come through when I put the other colors down. So I'm going to smoke that out from outer to inner corner and really packing on that color pretty good. And then I'm going to go in with the color we cut our crease with. I believe it was the second shade. So it's not the darkest, but it's not the lightest shade we started with. And I'm going to just place that right on the outer corners. And then take that same brush that we used to blend out all of our detail work and blend that out so it looks nice and beautiful. And I know it looked kind of conceited, but I cannot get over how like clear my eyes were on my birthday. It's crazy. So then I'm going to take MAC's pigment in the color Vanilla. Yes, it is Vanilla. And I'm going to place that right on the inner corners of my eyes. And then whatever is left, I'm just going to put right at the highest point of the brow bone, just to make those brows look more lifted and nice and fun. So for the lips, I did use MAC's Cream Cup and then a lip gloss in Pretty Please. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please thumbs up and like, please subscribe, and become a part of my family.